The phone buzzed against the wood table. Once, soft, familiar. I didn't look at it right away. I was watching her mouth instead. The way it curved when she laughed. Too open, too free. The way her hand rested on his wrist, like it had learned the shape already. 3 tables away. Close enough to hear the ice shift in their glasses. Far enough that she didn't feel me staring. My wife, across the room, not late at work. Not thinking of me? The message lit up the screen. Late at work, love you. I felt something tighten behind my ribs. Not pain, precision, like a lock clicking into place. I raised my phone. The camera focused easily. Good lighting, nice angle. Her profile, his jaw. The intimacy, she thought, was invisible. I typed back slowly. Work hard tonight. Then I sent the photo. No caption, no accusation, just proof. Her laugh died mid-breath. Color drained from her face so fast it was almost beautiful. She scanned the room once, frantic, prey-like. Our eyes met. She knew. I didn't blink. I paid my bill, stood up. Left before she could breathe again. The walk home felt unreal. Like I'd stepped out of my own life and left it running behind me. 8 years. That's how long we'd been married. 8 years of routines, shared calendars, inside jokes. 8 years of her learning exactly which version of me to perform love for. I replayed moments I'd dismissed. Late nights, password changes, the way she started showering immediately after work dinners. I had called it stress. Ambition? Growth. I'd been wrong, but not surprised. Shock is loud. This wasn't shock. This was confirmation. At home, I sat in the dark. Phone face down. I didn't check for messages. I already knew what they would sound like. Panic dressed as confusion. Lies scrambling for alignment. Instead, I thought about how long this had been happening. About whether he knew she was married, or whether that even mattered. About how careful she'd been, or thought she'd been. I remembered something she once said, half joking. You notice everything. It's kind of scary. She was right. The next morning, I kissed her goodbye like always. Same place on the cheek, same pressure. She flinched, just slightly. Guilt is a reflex. You can't train it away. I watched her closely after that. Quietly. Logged patterns, timelines, cross-referenced. Details she didn't know she'd given me. Phone records, calendar gaps, receipts that didn't add up. Every discovery was clean, surgical, no emotion, just data. At night, lying beside her, I listened to her breathing and wondered when she'd decided I was replaceable, or if she'd ever really believed I was watching. Because I was, and I still am. I didn't rush it. People think revenge is impulse, noise, violence. They're wrong. Real power moves slowly. For 2 weeks, I became invisible. Present, attentive, harmless. I listened more than I spoke. I watched her lie to my face with impressive discipline. She had adjusted, changed patterns, deleted messages, brought her phone everywhere like a second heartbeat. Too late. She didn't know I already had what I needed. A shared tablet she forgot, still synced. A cloud backup she never checked. A hotel receipt saved as gas. Names, dates, rooms. And him, married too. 1 child. Younger than me, sloppier. I memorized everything. I didn't screenshot. I didn't forward. I let it all live in my head, where nothing could be erased. The night I chose was ordinary. That mattered. Dinner, wine, silence that felt practiced. She talked about work. I nodded, chewed, swallowed. Then I placed my phone on the table between us. Unlocked, I slid it toward her. No words. She looked down, froze. The messages were open. Photos, times. Her laugh, copied and pasted into evidence. Her breath hitched. I can explain. I raised 1 finger. She stopped. That moment, when she realized I wasn't angry, was when she broke. Anger she could fight. Yell at, cry against. This was worse. This was autopsy. I know how long, I said quietly. I know where. I know who. Her mouth opened, closed. I already told his wife. That did it. She stood too fast, chair scraping, hands shaking, eyes wet, wild. You ruined everything, she whispered. I almost smiled. No, I said. You did. I just stopped protecting you from the consequences. She tried tears next. Apologies rehearsed mid-collapse. Promises with no future tense left. I listened, patient. When she finished, I stood. I replied to your text that night, I said. Remember? She nodded, confused. I meant it, I added. Work hard. I left my ring on the table. Walked past her like she was furniture I'd outgrown. Outside, the air felt sharp, honest. Weeks later, I heard things. About her job. About his marriage imploding. About stories changing depending on who was listening. None of it touched me. What surprised me wasn't the relief. It was the silence inside my head. No rage, no grief. Just space. She thought betrayal would destroy me. Instead, it clarified me. Some people lose everything when the truth comes out. Others finally get to leave. I was already gone.